Okay. Still checking to make sure I got decent battery yet, and I do. So I'm starting a new channel idea. I did a community post on it already that you guys have already seen prior to this video, or videos, depending if I do a multi-part episode. So this only might be a few episode thing so far, so I don't know. So what I'm planning on doing is, and I mentioned the channel in the community post too, and I was wrong, that was the second community post. I just didn't remember if I already did one or not. Because what I'm doing is hood tour, see what kind of what's going on. Almost, I mean, I guess kind of in a way like what John Hicks does, but not really. He just bombs around LA and shit. You know, I just stick to the areas that I know best. But it'd be kind of like Brian 636's Hood Eats videos that he does. And kind of see what's going on, checking what's going on in the neighborhood. It's my late great uncle's house. He's no longer with us. Getting a bunch of wood from him this weekend, because my uncle Keith, great uncle Keith, obviously my mom's mom, one of my mom's uncles. Obviously Jay is my mom's uncle too, but it'll be her mom's. One of my grandmother, my mom's mom, one of her uncles that passed, that's Jay. Keith is another one. Blaney's another one, and then Al's, there's like 2 or 3 daughters that are in the whole group, and there's like 4 boys. So it would have been Al, Blaney, Keith, and Jay. Or it might have been Al, Blaney, Jay, and then Keith. I don't remember. I think Keith's the youngest out of the 4 boys. Which now we are no longer with Al and Jay, so, you know, which is my grandmother's, 2 of my grandmother's brothers, 2 of them. Because like I said, I think she's got like 3 sisters too. Really, just had a gazebo up, and then, you know, you're putting a fence there. Yeah, I mean, I kind of took a ride through my neighborhood already. But I'm just doing maybe like a single episode, maybe, I don't know. My buddy Brandon's house on the right here with the lattice and the silver truck in the park, or in the driveway. The tan house on the left with the white deck, the grayish white deck, I used to know the people that used to live there for when I moved in. So this guy I always make fun of here, and You know, I don't really know a whole lot of people in Farland. Yeah, and maybe know, well, Rick, one of the guys that I used to work with, used to live in Farland. They moved back out to Duluth, Minnesota. So, which is like an hour or two or whatever north of Minneapolis. See, I like the people that realize that I have a fucking, that may think I have a camera on and rolling, and they move over extra. You know, so yeah, I used to know two guys on well, my buddy Brandon that we passed his house already. I used to know him, his wife, now ex-wife and stepdaughter. But now it's just my buddy Brandon, because he divorced his now ex-wife, and stepdaughter's in the army or whatever right now, so I haven't talked to her since since before we graduated. Then, like I said, my buddy Rick that moved, and I know a couple other people that live on my street, Preble, which down on this end, they live down on this end, but one block up yet. Which I may go back that way when I head home. Because I'm thinking about washing the bike today, but I'm also at the same time thinking about washing it Friday. Because I think we're going to be getting rain tomorrow, and then all that shit. Or maybe this weekend I may wash it too, I don't know. Yes, I should have dropped down on, I already passed my Uncle Rolly's house, so my Uncle Rolly lives on Smith. It's a nice truck, a little rough, but so then I know a couple people that live on Smith, an old buddy of mine, Salvador. I haven't talked to him really. Since his ex-girlfriend quit working by me, so. So then that white building right there, straight down on the left there, that you can see is my uncle's house. My buddy Sal lives right here in the pink house. Fucking funny, this is my second time down here this, you know, in an hour or so today, so I don't know how many times I'm gonna say so in a sentence, so whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, and then my uncle Rolly lives down on the other end, down on the, just about on the corner of Newtalls and Smith. My dad lives on the corner of, or my dad used to live on the corner of Newtall, or what the fuck was it? Smith and Henry. Well, pretty much the corner, because there's a house there and then the backyard for that house, so it's off the corner a little bit, but I'm going. You know, so